In a quiet valley nestled between emerald hills, there was a village so small it never appeared on maps. Time meandered there like the brook that hugged its edge. The villagers lived simple lives, fishing, farming, carving trinkets. But one soul among them stood apart, an elderly man named Yuto, known simply as the Listener. Yuto didn't own much: a weather-worn hut, a collection of bamboo flutes, and a garden of stillness. What he had in abundance, however, was time. He spent it walking among the trees, watching shadows shift, listening to the wind gossip with leaves. Children adored him, elders consulted him, and travelers were drawn to his peaceful presence. One spring morning, a young man named Kaito arrived in the village. His face wore exhaustion like a heavy robe, and his eyes searched not for food or lodging but for something weightier: answers. Life had been loud for Kaito, filled with ambition, relentless striving, the constant clang of deadlines. He'd come seeking silence. He'd heard whispers of the wise man who listened to bamboo. Kaito found Yuto sitting beneath a grove of swaying stalks, hands resting on his knees, eyes closed as if reading the wind's diary. Not wanting to intrude, Kaito bowed and sat at a respectful distance. Hours passed. Yuto opened his eyes. "You came because the world grew too heavy," he said, voice soft as dew. Kaito nodded. "I don't know who I am without my busyness, and when I'm still, the emptiness scares me." Yuto smiled. "Emptiness is not absence, it's space, the space from which everything flows." For the next few days, Kaito followed Yuto. They tended to the garden, played flutes to the wind, watched ants build highways of purpose. One evening, under a lantern sky, Yuto handed Kaito a hollow bamboo tube. "What do you hear?" he asked. Kaito listened. "Nothing." "Exactly," Yuto whispered. "It's in the hollow that sound becomes possible. The bamboo is strong because it bends. It grows tall because it is empty inside. If you fill yourself with worry, noise, ego, there is no room left for music." In the silence that followed, Kaito felt something stir, not an answer, but a presence. A knowing that didn't use words. He smiled. Years later, when Yuto passed away and his hut became part of the forest, Kaito stayed. He never returned to the chaos he'd come from. He built flutes, taught children how to listen, and planted bamboo where others saw only weeds. And sometimes, under moonlight, people passing through would hear soft melodies rising from the grove, a song born not from effort but from space.